So I ended up talking to the recruiter at the other company, the one with the owner operators and stuff, trying to get some insight on the business, trying to figure out what they paying in deductions, what the recruiters say the average gross is for their own operators, things like that. I had to lie to them a little bit because they was trying real hard to avoid my questions. Therefore, I had to go grab a whole nother email address, wait a couple of days and re-ask the same questions, but I have to change the words around so they wouldn't know I'm the same person. So they really wouldn't talk about the deduction. Matter of fact, they wouldn't tell me the deductions at all. So I don't know what the deductions are other than what he told me. As far as the gross go, she told me $4,000 to $5,000 a week gross. That's what the recruiter told me. I try to go with whatever the recruiter say, just in case the driver is just maybe they top driver or something, and only he get that amount in gross. Now they told me what the work schedule will be, and definitely working every day of the weekend, every day of the weekend. I believe it was. I had to go look at the email, but it was something like Thursday through Tuesday or something like that. Where you working the whole entire weekend. It was two different schedules. She did tell me they only had night shift available for owner operators as of right now, which I'm on night shift right now. It ain't no problem. I don't care what type of shift it is. But what my plan was, if I was gonna do it, was okay. If I go over there and work Thursday through Tuesday or whatever the days are, I take the latest greatest shoe shine day cab or whatever truck I get for fuel haul, and I take that. That truck will be leased on over there. The days that I work with them, that truck will go stay on their yard. And the days that I'm not working, which would be a weekday, let's say Wednesday. That's too many days. I get what I tell y'all. Tuesday through Thursday. That's too many days. Damn. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It'd be like Thursday through Monday. Yeah, I think that's the way it is. Thursday through Monday. Okay, because that's 5 days. And then whenever I get off on Monday, that's when I get in like the class and go to Blue Truck with my own authority and go book freight off the DAT load board. And then I can operate at you guys' rate of $1.50, $1.65, $1.99, because whatever I do with my cash trucks, that's just extra income on top of the fact that I'm already leased on pulling fuel. That'll be the fuel to be the main source of income, but on my off days of fuel, what I do with the Classic, that's just extra income. And that way I should be making more than what I'm making now under Mr. Charles. Now, before y'all get all upset and in your feelings, this is just a hope video. I'm selling hope. Everybody knows I'm not quitting Mr. Charles. Today at least, okay? So, let me sell my hope. First of all, I ain't got no new truck. And it's probably going to be real hard to get Andrew to go grab a new truck. But in the event that I do, you just never know with Andrew. I'm one of them type of guys that, I just show up on the day of buying a truck. There ain't going to be no warning. There ain't going to be how he got the money. You just going to show up one day and we picking up the truck, paying cash on the table. I'm one of them type of guys, so, I popped the hood. I popped the hood on Mr. Charlie truck over here. I got a DD15. It's a lot of parts underneath that hood, boy. There's a whole lot of parts underneath that hood. I never just paid attention to that DD15, but I looked at that engine. I said, man, is this what I want to deal with? I don't know, man. I don't know, because it's really between this DD15, a DD13, a PACCAR MS13, or a Cummins engine. I think it's 15 for them newer trucks past 2016, and I think the DD15, that's going to be the cheapest way to go as far as maintenance wise. That PACCAR, I don't know who going to work on that. That sounds like I'm going to the dealership with that, and I don't want them type of problems. I could get a truck from the auction, or I forgot, man, I buy trucks from the dealership now. That's how I got the Classic. I can just go to the dealership and buy one of these trucks, 40,000. But then I gotta either pay cash or finance. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the dealership would charge for these type of trucks either. You know, they can't be no $60,000, $70,000, that type of nonsense when they go on at the auction for 15,000, 20,000. You know, if I go get a truck from the auction that's newer, it's gonna have to come with all the latest, greatest shoe shine warranty. All that good stuff. You know, the stuff that they try to sell y'all on. I need all that stuff too if I actually go to the dealership and buy a newer truck. Now, if I'm buying an older truck, that's different, but you know, I figure with a 2019, 2020 truck, day cab or sleeper, I'll be able to lease on to all these companies around here. Then all the OTR companies, you know, all the ones that want this latest, greatest shoe shine truck, I'll be able to lease on to everybody. You know, when one company fire me, I can go to the next company because I got a brand new truck. You know, a truck that the suit and tie guys want to see. And then I just tell everybody I paid $100,000 for it, and I'm financing, and they got me a 30% interest. I keep that story going so people, you know, kind of feel sorry for me. You know, I ain't gonna never tell them I just paid $15,000 for it. I'm not gonna do that again. Never doing that again in trucking. That's gonna bring a whole lot of hate. Whole lot of hate. Yep. So that's what I've been doing. I picked up a couple of truck paper magazines, just seeing what the going rate out there is. Checking auctions, checking Facebook Marketplace. You know, it's got to be a mirror roof truck or a flat top. Me, I prefer the mirror roof. I don't want to do another flat top. So with the mirror roof, the only two trucks that I'm seeing is a mirror roof Freightliner Cascadia with the DD15 or the DD13, or I'm seeing the Peterbilt 579 with the MS13 engine of the Cummins. You know, I don't mind the Peterbilt 579 going for about 20,000. I don't really mind it. I just don't want to pay Cummins rebuild prices. I don't want to deal with that, man. That's just too much money for no reason. You know, and then what I really want is a mirror roof glider kit truck. Can we get a 2017 28 glider kit truck that's a mirror roof? I don't care if the motor blown up. I just need the frame that say the freaking model year on there. If I can get that, I call me a low boy or a tow truck in here. I take that damn glider kit down to the secret shop, and then I can take one of my trucks down to the secret shop, the Classic or the blue truck, swap the motor, glider kit ready. That's how I would do it. Glider kit ready, swap the motor. But man, I got a short day today, so more than likely I'm being in the gym tonight. I was so tired yesterday, it didn't make no sense. Mr. Charlie had me do 4 stops. 4 stops. But today he gave me a short day, so today it looks like I'm getting loaded right here around the corner downtown, and I'm only going 30 minutes up the street, 30 minutes back. I got 3 stops, same place, just going 30 minutes up, 30 minutes back. So technically I could really be done by 7 p.m. Forgot to bring my pillow. It's all good though. This week's check, we're looking at about $1,980, somewhere right in there. We're just gonna round it up to 2,000. Round it up to 2,000. You know, Andrew gotta find a way to get a little bit more money. The only reason that I would even consider doing the fuel hauling as an owner operator is mainly because we kind of underpaid here in the South as far as fuel haulers go. For example, I done seen a lot of y'all out here fuel hauling. I talked to one guy over at Racetrack. Racetrack started $25 an hour, and you know he be talking to me about his checks only being $1,100, and he don't understand what he doing wrong. And I'm like, that $25 an hour, that's what you're doing wrong right there. You know, then I know a couple of Eagle Transport drivers, they at $1,100 too, and they like, man, Andrew, we don't understand. They on low pay, man. They say, man, we don't understand, Andrew, what you doing differently. If I was in their situation, I wouldn't want to haul fuel, to be honest with you. That's just they just underpaid drivers, and unfortunately, it's not gonna get any higher. They will have to switch companies, but how can you switch companies when once you figure out who's paying what, you figure out that well they all filled up. Yeah. The only situation past that is to buy a truck and lease on as an owner operator. But who wants to spend that kind of money? I know I don't. I got the cash. I don't want to spend that kind of money. That's why I said, you know what, let me just sell the flat top. And then it's like I'm really just trading at that point. Now, if I do that, then I come up with a brand new latest greatest shoe shine truck. If I'm just doing a trade, okay, sell the flat top 15, they go pick up another truck for 15. I don't mind doing that. Sound like an even trade. For me at least. Okay. Just a lot to think about. I guess since I'm be down here talking to a lot of owner operators, seeing if everybody, what all different numbers they got going on. Why these trucks are dirt cheap, because it's a bad economy, ain't nobody making money, Well, I can easily offer one of these guys ain't making no money some cash for their trucks. Like, hey man, look, I understand times tough, man. Got $5 in my pocket to get you some food, so you can think about if you want me to sell me this truck for dirt cheap. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm finna get up out of here. More of the story is, Andrew's always trying to find ways to get some money. Even during bad times, good times, rough times. I'm always thinking about how to get some more and some more and some more of it. One thing I do know, if I start taking home some $4,000 in Nashville, Tennessee, every week like clockwork, I'm be living like a whole drug kingpin. So it sounds like it can be worth it. And I only got to work 5 days. The other 2 days is, okay, let me get on DET load board and I haul anything at that point. How cheap are y'all hauling for? Yeah. Can I make $1,000 in 2 days to go on top of the fuel hauling check? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. See, I got a lot to think about. I still have my Roth IRA account. As far as the 401k account, I just roll that over into my own business 401k account. I forgot what that's called, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It'll work out for me too, because y'all know here in Nashville, I ain't got no bills, so no matter what I do, it's gonna work out. Just like right now, this job working out, I'm getting $1,500 a week. You don't see me spending any of it, but the job ain't that exciting. It's not that exciting. I'm just saying. Driving my own truck. No, I won't have the freedom. I won't have the freedom. I'm still working the schedule. But there ain't gonna be no cameras in the truck, no AI, none of that nonsense. Not that I don't think it is. At least I don't know. I gotta ask. I'm gonna ask some owner operators. But anyways, I'll catch y'all later, man.